Alright guys, so I guess we'll start off a new week's adventure right here at Half Price Books in the parking lot. Got off work a little early today. It is Memorial Day. This is the last day of the 20% sale. I normally don't go to this Half Price Books because it's way off the beaten path, but definitely wanted to check it out because I haven't been here in a while, and I did pick up some really good Atari 2600 complete in box games on one of my Goodwill hunting videos a while back. I'm gonna check this store out in another location off of Westheimer, not too far from here. Another one that's off the beaten track that I rarely go to. So let's go inside and hopefully we can find something and take advantage of the 20% off. I really have nothing else to say. Alrighty then. Alright guys, so with the 20% off sale there, it was $69. I got $14 off. With tax, I paid 60 bucks for it. Now, you may be wondering why, not that that's not a bad deal for a complete in box GameCube, but you guys know I'm used to getting a little better deals than that on stuff. So if you're wondering why I paid $60 for a complete in box GameCube, well, the reason why is it's brand new. Alright, so a few videos ago, I talked to you guys about trolls and how to deal with them. In case some of you didn't watch the video, basically when someone trolls you, you just take a movie quote, copy, paste it in the comment section underneath the troll's comments. This usually confuses them, pisses them off. It works every time. It's 100% guaranteed to fuck with the troll. I've been waiting to get trolled for a while, and it's been a good while since I've been trolled. But finally, someone stepped up to the plate. So now I had the opportunity to utilize this and prove to you guys once and for all that this is an effective way of dealing with the trolls. So Mr. Michael Smith, which by the way does not have a picture, which is pretty typical of a troll, asked me, "How old are you?" Question mark. NBA posters? Question mark. Still live with your mommy? Question mark. Now, I think he's referring to my game room. I didn't go back and watch the video, but yeah, he's probably referring to my game room. Now, I have NBA placards on my wall. I don't know if those would be considered posters, but okay. So, I decided not to use a movie quote, but rather the President of the United States, Barack Obama. And this is it. My family, frankly, they weren't folks who went to church every week. My mother was one of the most spiritual people I knew, but she didn't raise me in the church. So I came to my Christian faith later in life, and it was because of the precepts of Jesus Christ spoke to me in the terms of the kind of life that I would want to lead. Now, how do you think this troll is going to respond to this? WTF? What the fuck? Are you crazy? Are you gay? No. This is how he responded. Okay. Just kidding. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Peace out. All right, what's up, guys? We're going to open some packages here that I purchased off of eBay. These both are games. This one right here is something real special that's going to be good for my channel, and it's going to help with some of the videos that I'm going to be making in the future. I will talk a little bit more about this as soon as I open that up, but we're going to open these up first. These are both off of my series eBay bidding. Thanks to everybody that's been watching that. Just a kind of a explanation of that series. It's basically me on auctions on eBay in the last 60 seconds, the moves that I make, the techniques that I use to try and I'm trying to snipe, but at the same time, I'm trying to get a great price. You're not going to see too many of those videos where I overspend. The whole point of the video is to do just like I do out when I'm thrifting, is to get a good deal on some. And there is some good deals to be found on eBay. You just have to look for them. Let me put you this way. There's so many sales on eBay. Eventually some stuff will slip through. And if you're on that auction, if you're sitting on it like I am, every once in a while you'll get a good price on some of the stuff. And I have gotten some good prices on the series so far. So now I did change the series from eBay bidding to eBay slay. Okay, like, you know, slay, like slayer, like you're killing something. So it is called eBay slay for now on. And I'm trying to remember what I got here. Whatever. We'll open this up first. I got a lot of stuff coming in the mail. By the time the end of this video, by the time I post this video, which will be on Saturday, I can't even remember the date right now, a few days from now, I'll probably have some more stuff to open up. So, okay. So, you guys know I'm on that long box pursuit, and if I can get a good price on my long box games, I will purchase them. We have developer Micro Pros here. And then we have, I'm happy with the condition of this so far. These cardboards, this type of variant PlayStation 1 long box case does peel a little bit, you can see, but that can be glued. So I have Gunship here by Micro Pros in the long box. And I got a great price on this. I paid under $10 for it. And again, I've talked about this on my previous videos. Why they do not put something in between here and there. That's why that styrofoam's there for. Not styrofoam, but the foam or whatever the hell that thing's called is there when you first purchase it, so the disc will not fall out. So they should put something in between there, whether it's bubble wrap or whether it's toilet paper or whatever, to hold that in place. Now I don't remember what condition this was supposed to be in, but it's looking Like, it does have some scratches on it, but not terrible. Love the inner art in PlayStation 1 long box cases, so check that out. Let's see the other side here. Okay, it's just a promotion for a Top Gun Fire at Will game. And this is a pretty, it's rather minty gunship manual. All right, so that's that. Let's open up the... Oh, there they are. All right, they got them in Ziploc bags. The backs don't look too bad there. So first title here is Galaga, Demons of Death. Bandai title, a port of the classic Galaga game that I most certainly played in the arcades as a kid. This might be one of the best shooters. This might be, if someone told me this is the best shooter of all time, I'm not going to argue with them. You know, you're in a stationary plane where you're moving back and forth. You're not moving through a zone or a world, but there's a tear in this. I'm not sure if that was mentioned. I can see it. You can probably see it right there. See that tear right there? But I'm not complaining. I got a great price on it. Everything else looks really good on it. All right, so Galaga, man. This is something I grew up with. My stepdad bought an NES system when I was like, I don't know, 12 years old. And after he had his fun with it, he finally gave it to me. And this is one of the games I purchased for it. Konami title. Gradius is an excellent game. I just love it. The music's great on it. It's not an easy game by any means, but I just love this game. Gradius is one of those childhood games that it's definitely up at the top of the list with Zelda and Metroid and games like that. So I look forward to checking that out. All right, let's get to the big pickup here. Now this was sent, I will tell you before I open it, this was sent to me by a former YouTuber, a former video game channel YouTuber. Now I'm blacking out. Random Video Games, I can't remember the whole name, but it doesn't matter. He does not have that channel anymore, but he does have a new channel you guys have to check out, Sneak Geek 87. So the story behind this, well, I told you I was going to tell you after I unboxed it, so I guess I'll do that. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, to be honest with you. None of this shit's planned out what I do. Trust me. I just kind of ad-lib freestyle, you know? Alright, so we have a box. And we have ourselves an El Gato. Yes, game capture HD high definition game recorder. So I finally bit the bullets, guys, and purchased one of these. Now, all the way back to my old videos where I did coming out the closet to my newer videos where I'm doing, the name of that series is You Got Played. Whatever I do in the future, as soon as I get set up with this and know how to use it, you're going to see those videos, gameplay videos on an Elgato. So I'm stepping up my game, guys, and that's what it's all about. Now, Sneak Geek 87, well, first of all, I reached out to a friend of the channel's Blast Mode 7, and I can't remember if I sent him a private message or commented on one of his videos, but I said, you know what, it'd be cool if you did, because I know that he got this, he purchased this recently, and he was showing some, a couple of videos, like a Rock Band video, so I knew he had it, so I said, you know what, it'd be cool if you made a video, and sure enough, really cool guy, he came out and made a video for me. So very thankful for that. I'm going to put a link in the description to Sneak Geek 87 and Blast Mode 7. I want you guys to check out their channels. If you haven't checked out Blast Mode 7, I've talked about him many times. Shame on you. Sneak Geek 87, by the way, does not have a video game channel, but you guys that are into fashion, they're into shoes. He's all about shoes. That's why it's called Sneak Geek 87. Sneakers, obviously. You need to check that shit out. You're going to enjoy that. So anyway, so Blast Mode 7 made the video. Then Sneak Geek 87 reached out to me on a separate video. I don't know how it happened. It was a coincidence. He said, I used to have the video game channel. I've used the Elgato only a few times. I love it. I'm willing to sell it to you. Here's an app that I'm using. It's on sale right now. I'm going to give you a great price on it. I'm not going to talk about the price. This goes for $100 or more. I got a great deal on it. You won't believe it. And like I said, man, he's hardly used it. So look at that. There you go. There it is in a nice little case there. It's complete with everything that I need. Because like I said, he was set up. He was using it. Let's see if I can open this up. There's the cords. There's the manual. So yeah, guys, man, I'm going to step up my game and start showing you. Now, for those of you that are following my channel closely, you know I got an epic Dreamcast lot the other day. I'm not sure if that's going to be featured in this video, but I should have those games by either this weekend or Monday. If I get them by this weekend, it might be in the video. If it's by Monday, it might be in my next video. But those Dreamcast shooters are amazing titles. And now I have the Elgato. Also, what I'm going to be picking up is the VGA box for the Dreamcast, so that I can show you some of those shooters for the best picture quality that you're going to see online, or the best that I can provide you. So the VGA box along with the Elgato and games like Stormwind. So very excited about that. Oh shit, you know what? I didn't even notice. He just threw some extras in here. Look at that. You can always use memory cards. Check that out. He threw 2 memory cards, PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2 8 megabyte, is that what it's called? Memory card right there. So man, thanks a lot, Nick. I appreciate it. Got a great price on the Game Capture HD, the long box gunship over here, and then the 2 NES games. All right, guys, on to the next one. Peace out.
It only works for that series. No, it's just a broken PS3.
No, I play Call of Duty on it.
Just because it worked on that one game.
Doesn't matter about that. Plus it if it's gonna work.
Games here.
What burger? $45. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, one of the games when you get a chance. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna look around a little bit though. Thank you, appreciate it. All right, so I have a question for my subscribers. So I sold a Final Fantasy VII, the misprint one with the masterpiece with the eye out of place on the back of the case for I think like $45.99. Now, before I listed it, so I would know what condition obviously to list it as, I took a look at the disc, and I don't know if it was in the lighting that I was in, but it looked like they were like new. That was my opinion at the time. So I didn't, the case had a crack in, a small crack in it. It was a little worn, so I think I put good or very good as on the listing. I think it was very good. So it's not like I listed the whole shebang as like new, but I did mention in the description of the game that the discs were in like new condition. So this guy buys it, and I do what I always do. I kind of check everything out before I package it up. So I'm looking at it, I guess under different lighting, and it is definitely not new or like new condition. I mean, it at best is good. So now I'm totally effed. I mean, I know this guy's gonna give me a neg. I have a perfect, I only got one neutral out of like, I don't know, 200 sales or something like that. So I don't want to ruin my high rated status or seller status. So I want your opinion. What would you do in this situation? Now, I already done what I've decided to do, but I just want to kind of see what you guys think about what I did and what you would have done in my situation. Would you have contacted the buyer and said, hey, you know, I thought the discs were in better condition, I'm going to offer you a discount, blah, blah, blah? Or would you have done what I did, and I went in my game room and I started grabbing like doubles of PS1 games? He's gonna get like a prize box full of games. I like started loading his box full of fucking Tetris Plus, Dino Crisis 2, what was the other game? Colony Wars Vengeance. So I threw like 3 or 4 games inside of there along with his Final Fantasy game, kind of to bribe him. So, and then I just wrote on there, I noticed these were double, so I decided to throw them in for free. So on a sticky note. So anyway, I'm kind of curious what you guys think about that. How would you have handled the situation? Hopefully it's going to work. I'm going to get back to you and let you know, guys, know what his response is to this. If he negs me, if he still negs me, well, I'm an asshole. I guess I deserve it, but I'm trying my best here, guys. All right, peace out. All right, so I'm in my stepdad's vehicle, my shop, or my car's in the shop. Let's hit our first garage sale here on Saturday. See what's doing over here. All right, so just left the first sale. I didn't have anything there, and then as I'm leaving, she says, is there anything particular you're looking for? And I tell her, yeah, video games. And she's like, wow, everybody's asking about video games. And she's like, I haven't put it out yet, but I have like boxed NES and a boxed SNES with boxed video games. I'm like, what? And then she gives me this card, and she's like, I'm going to post it on my Facebook page first, and I got to go, my son's got to check through it first, and then that's the first place you can search me on Facebook, and then, so that's going to end up being a bust. Somebody's going to end up getting it off of her. Whatever. She knows, you can tell she knew that that stuff was worth money, so it's no sense. I'm not going to get a deal on it, even if I do go on Facebook and be the first to jump on it. All right, let's see if we can find any more spots over here. The rain has let up, and looks like it's going to be a nice day. Let's see if we can catch some garage sales that are just barely opening because of the rain.
Have a square furniture pad, a furniture pad? No. You got it? Okay.
Okay.
You still want it, right? Okay.
Well, I picked that thing up. I'm sorry. I
Okay.
didn't know.
That's okay.
I didn't know.
I'll put a
Thank you.
sorry sign, thank you. I'm gonna put it back here for you and put a sorry sign on it for you. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Yes, you can go with hands. Would you like to see something, sir?
Yeah, please.
What would you like to see?
That Spider-Man game. Actually, 3 games right there next to each other. The first 3 games, yep.
Okay.
And then that Epic Mickey.
I'll just bring this out.
Okay. Thanks.
It's pretty.
Right, I'm gonna get this one right here if you want to hold it. Alright, so before we go to the game room and I go over the live pickups from this week, we are going to do an unpackaging. Now this epic package right here was featured in one of my eBay sleigh videos. I'll put the link in the corner of the screen here so you guys can check that out if you missed it. A lot of Dreamcast games, and it turns out that, I didn't even know this at the time, the seller that sold all this stuff, I actually purchased another shooter from him on a separate listing, and then he just put everything in one package, so worked out good for both of us. So let's open this up right now, and I'm pumped up about this one, guys. You're gonna love this. Enjoying a nice day. It's a beautiful day today. Decided to do this outside. Really disappointed that he didn't ship this in a box. That's not right at all. Especially items like this should have been shipped in a box. Alright, let's go over the GameCube title first. So we have Chaos Field. Now the GameCube doesn't get a lot of respect for shooters, I mean, except for the Ikaruga, obviously, but that was a Dreamcast port that was ported onto the GameCube. But this game right here is supposed to be another exceptional bullet hell shooter that does not get talked about a lot. It's an underground gem, I would say, because I've never heard of it until I saw it on this eBay listing. Complete, Minty Mac. Check out the screenshots. Yeah, excited about adding that to the GameCube collection. Now everything else is going to be Japanese shooters, but they're all region free on the Dreamcast. Except for one of them. One of them is actually going to be a platformer that I didn't know about when I purchased it until I did some research. So we have Redux, Dark Matters. All these games are created by a third party after the Dreamcast died off. Check out that. See the spines in Japanese. Next title we have Neo XYX. Or is it Exus? I have no clue. You can tell all these games have real colorful artwork. And then we have Fast Striker. Check that shit out. A lot of people are talking about this online. A lot of people are commenting on the video, eBay Slay, if they wanted to pick this one up. Next title is Ducks 1.5 Limited Edition. These things are in mint. This is a dual disc game. Looks like it's never been played. Excellent. I can't wait to play these games. The next game is Pink Bullet's Last Hope. Another bullet hail shooter. I think they're all bullet hails. Check that hardcover. Look at the screenshots on that one. We got 3 more left here. Now this game right here is the one that's the platformer. Gunlord. So the review that I watched on this guy, it kind of got me excited. The guy compared this game, a mixture of Metroid or Super Metroid on the SNES and Super Turrican. Yes, sir. And the next two, we'll save the best for last, at least I think. So these are both in jewel cases. We have Ghost Blade. Scantily dressed checks on the back of it. And again, it looks the baddest ass of all the games, just from watching a few videos on it. Stormwind. And one of the more affordable ones. I think you can get this for like 60, 70 bucks. The graphics on this are just amazing. Alright guys, that's it. Of course that has to happen once every video. Alright, so there we go. This is what I'm working with right here, guys. Who on YouTube is bringing shooters like this? That's what I got right there, guys. That's the type of high caliber Dreamcast third-party support that you need right there in your life. Feel me? Alright guys, on to the game room. Let's recap this. Oh yeah. Peace! Word to your mother. Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to the recap. Let's go over the non-video game stuff, although I don't have everything here. A lot of the stuff I don't think you'd be interested in, but another workout video, P90X, Extreme Home Fitness. This comes with, I think, 12 CDs, or I'm sorry, 12 DVDs. They all look like they've never been used. They're in mint shape. There's some wear on the actual cardboard case, but nothing too serious. $4.99 on that, guys. This goes for like $50. So I'll make in between $45 and $50 on this. Love picking stuff up like that. That pays for video games, guys. And puts money in my pocket. We already went over the Elgato. Thanks again to Sneak Geek 87. Look forward to putting that to use. And something that I picked up today that I didn't show in the live feed. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I picked this up yesterday. So, Faces of Death. This is something I watched when I was younger. Volume 2. You guys might remember me picking this up in one of my other videos. I think Volume 4, if I remember correctly. This is a brutal series, a documentary that actually shows people getting killed and all kinds of craziness. This one right here has, let me see, shows guerrilla death squad in El Salvador, napalm bombing in Vietnam, the drugging of a monkey, a dolphin slaughter, a train disaster in India, Cambodian lepers, a death museum, a driver high on PCP, and a boxer going down for the final count. So these are really tripped out. The reason why I'm picking these up, now I have 2. I don't know how many volumes there is, but if you can get all the volumes, they sell as a set for a pretty steep price. So I'm looking forward to that. And what else? Now, what happened to me this week, I did find myself with no Wi-Fi on my phone. All my gigs were used, thanks to my daughter. So I was blind a lot of this week. I wasn't able to research stuff, which really sucked, but I still managed to I made a couple of mistakes maybe, but for the most part, I did really good. Let's go over Conquer Live and Reloaded. This is the second time you guys have seen me pick this up. So again, did not have internet. I couldn't remember. I was thinking this game went for like $50, so that's why I picked it up for $29.99. It is complete. Now, what ended up happening was, luckily for me, the manager of the store saw me. He's the guy that I always see about video games. Sometimes he'll pull video games from the sellback counter and bring them out on the floor for me. He's a really cool guy. He saw me up there buying this, and he told the cashier, hey, knock $5 off on that. So right here, just as proof, you can read that. Conquer's Live and Reloaded, $24.99. So, got it for $24.99. I already have a copy of this. So, this goes for about $40 online, so I can go ahead and flip that. Then I picked up Crash Bash. I also have a copy of this. Picked that up for $2. It's complete. The disc is in very nice shape. It sells for like 15 to 18 online, so I'll be flipping that. And then 2 Xbox One titles this week, guys. Let me go ahead and pull both of those forward here. So I got NBA 2K16 Houston, which is pretty cool. We got James Harden on the cover, even though Houston sucked this year. NBA 2K16 on the Xbox One, and stupid tape's still on there. This thing's complete. Now, believe it or not, this still goes for like 30 online, or somewhere around that. I have the Xbox One, obviously. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, to be totally real with you. I'm probably going to flip it. $9.99. I did have to pay a little bit of money for that, but like I said, I can sell it for between 25 and 30 bucks. Now, a really nice pickup, even though it's in the wrong case. I have an extra case for my Halo 5. I might even have another case. I can't remember. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this out because this actually came complete. Fallout 4. All I got to do is switch the case out, take the artwork out of here. It comes with the extras. It comes with the Fallout 4 map. So it comes with all that stuff right there. And there's the disc, Fallout 4 on the Xbox One. This game goes for about $30. I picked that up for $5. Another game that I'm not really into, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and sell that. Pretty much the only thing that I'm keeping are the eBay pickups this week. I'll tell you a quick story about Fallout. I've never been into any of the Fallout games, but I did play Fallout 3. And then in Fallout 3, you're underground, right, at the beginning of the game. For anybody that's played it, you're in this nuclear, what the hell is it called? Not hideout, but you're underground. Because there was a nuclear war, and you're actually going to school, and you're learning stuff. You go to class, and you got to go through all this shit. And I was just getting so fucking tired of it. I was like, please let me out of this fucking shelter so I can go out there and shoot somebody. And so I finally made it through where you graduate, and then you go outside. As soon as I go outside, like the first person I meet, there's like this house. I didn't have to fucking kill the guy. For some reason, I shot him. I think he was a good guy. And I felt bad about it, and I don't think I've ever played the game again. So that's my story with Fallout. I fucking killed this guy for no reason, and that was pretty much the end of Fallout for me. Alright, so I already showed you guys the cart pickups off of eBay. Gradius and Galaga, Demons of Death. Now, the same place that I picked up Conker's Live and Reloaded, a pretty obscure game. I do have a copy of this, but this is only the second time that I've seen this out in the wild. Or not really wild, but only the second time I've seen it at half-price books or out in the wild. So $6.99 on that. It goes for like $23, $24. And like I said, you only find a handful of these online at any given time on eBay. Again, in excellent shape. Ghost Hunter. Supposed to be a really good game. So yeah, I had to grab that. Again, I have a copy of it, so I'll be selling that. And then, speaking of not having any internet, bad pickup for me. Paid $4 or $3.99 for this. I already have this on the Xbox or the PS2. I can't remember. It's complete. It's in mini-max shape, but not worth picking up. It's like a $5 fucking game. The other eBay pickup was Gunship in the long box. And what else? And then, of course, the games that we went over outside. The awesome shooters. Chaos Field. And then the 8 Dreamcast titles that I picked up. Right there. And then, finally, we come to the end of the video. And not that it needs an introduction. But here is one.
Sick pick of the week. This is the week's sickest pick. This pick gonna make you sick.
Alright guys, before we get to the sick pick of the week, I actually forgot to show a game. Diablo Reaper of Souls Ultimate Evil Edition on the 360. This is factory sealed. Paid $4.99 for that. It goes for like $20 to $25 online. So I'm definitely flipping that to help pay for stuff like this. The sick pick of the week. So check it out right here, guys. GameCube, complete in box. There's the serial number right there. So I was on the other side of town on 20% off weekend, Memorial Day weekend at Half Price Books. Could not find any games whatsoever there. I was pissed off because that shit's so far away from my house. Then all of a sudden I saw the GameCube in the glass case and I'm like, man, this thing looks mint. And I was like, $69 though, 20% off. Okay, so I'm gonna be paying like $59, $60 for it with tax. And then I was like, nah, man, I think I'm just gonna leave it. Thank God I didn't. I started thinking to myself, hey, maybe Super Smash Melee's inside of it. Maybe games like Phantasy Star Online Plus are inside the case. I mean, you never know what's going to be inside of there. So I said, you know what? Let me ask them to open up the glass case, take it up to the counter, examine it. So glad I did, because as soon as I got up to the counter, popped the top on it, and yes, sir, it is brand new. Everything's still in the sealed package. Told the guy, okay, I'll buy it. And yeah, so did a little research online. On eBay, this thing goes for like $250 to $300 in this type of condition. So definitely a worthy addition to the sick pick of the week this week, guys. And yeah, man, that's what it's all about, making finds like that. And I can only assume that Half Price Books thought it was just a complete GameCube, looked it up online and saw someone selling it for $60 to $70, and that's why they listed it that way. Or that's why they priced it at such a low price. All right, guys, thank you for watching the video this week. Had a lot of fun with this. This is probably 2 to 3 weeks of finds here. Once again, I want to thank Blast Mode 7. Definitely go out and check out his channel. I don't know if I explained it properly in the beginning of the video or in the earlier parts of the video, but he did a tutorial on the Game Capture HD Elgato to show me how to utilize this and how to set it up and how to hook it up. So thank you again for doing that for me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to Sneak Geek 87 for selling this to me for such a great price. I really do appreciate it. Check out both of their channels. And as always, guys, wear condoms, don't smoke cigarettes, and that's about it. Talk to you guys later. Peace. I gotta go play some Dreamcast games. Feel me?